Alright, we made it. You guys heard that? A little semi-sonic closing time. You guys remember that song? Every new beginning comes from any other new beginning's end. Every new beginning comes from another new beginning's end. Man, it's deep. If you can get it out, it's deep. So I'm going to test the old knee out, get her out there on the trail and get that 2.6 miles logged in, see how it feels, enjoy some of this sunshine. The sun has come out and blessed us again today. It's rainy most of the day today, so nice to see the sun make an appearance as we get out here in nature. I'm going to get that run in and we'll report back with a few moments of gratitude. Alright, we made it. That sunshine was nice out there. Had a little pep in my step. The knee was a little sore, but we made it through. Took it easy, didn't overdo it. But I did have a little burst at the end there, which was nice. I think these sunny days always charge you a little bit more than that dreary rain that we got yesterday. So one day of rain, one day of sunshine. It's a little give and take here in May. We'll see how April turns out, but I guess we're expecting some good weather this weekend, so be sure to get out in it while it lasts. So while I was out there on the trail, I was thinking about what to be grateful for. I was thinking about that semisonic song. Say that 3 times. Every new beginning comes from another new beginning's end. For some reason I cannot say that, but you know the line. Listen to the song and you'll hear it. But it's true, you know, something ends and it's a new beginning. You start fresh, and I've had that occur a little bit this week. I discovered the song "Look What They Did to My Song, Ma" by Melanie. I guess it was a big hit in the early 70s, and I was scrolling through Instagram and it came up on one of my feeds there, and on the wall. Played it and gave it a full listen on YouTube, and it's a really like 4 minutes of magic, right? Really a great song. She sang it perfectly. Her voice was made for that song, and was nice to discover some new music, new old music. You know, I probably heard it in a television show or on TV or something, little snippets of it, but to hear the full thing and discover that now was really nice. Went down the rabbit hole a little bit and discovered that she was actually part of Miley Cyrus's outdoor concert in 2015. They sang that song together out there. You know, Miley did that concert out there and invited Ariana Grande, and she did that cover of Dolly Parton's song Jolene, and all those songs that are popular on YouTube. So I guess that was Melanie was one of Miley's inspirations. So you think about, you know, all the people that inspire somebody. You know, everybody's new beginning, it starts with somebody else's end. And I guess Melanie tragically passed away earlier this year. And so, you know, she has that song and all that music she left behind. So when you start to think about it like that, you know, somebody's end is your new beginning, right? She passed on that inspiration. That song is with Miley. Miley gained inspiration, and she's making all these big hits that hit the radio. And it comes from somewhere. It's not only Billy Ray, you know, she has all kinds of inspiration, I'm sure, growing up where she grew up with all those southern roots. So I was thinking more about new beginnings. You know, my dad passed away last year, and you know, you're changed when a parent dies, and you start new, start fresh. I kind of went after this YouTube channel, so it's kind of been a new beginning as a result of that. You know, you kind of rediscover yourself a little bit, and you think about your mortality, and you realize, you know, you only get 80 years on this planet, so you're halfway done. You might as well do something with the rest of them. And today we got some bad news that a family friend of ours, Gertie, passed away. Friends of my parents, they lived in the same neighborhood as my parents, a Dutch couple. Kobus and Gertie became good friends with my parents probably a decade or so ago, and Kobus passed away first, and then my mom spent many lunches with Gertie. They would go to lunch every Wednesday, and it was kind of sweet. My mom said her last visit to Gertie, she asked, "I'm here to visit," and she said, "You remember who I am?" And she said, "Yeah, you're my best friend." So I think Gertie made it to 92, if I believe correctly. I think that's what I heard. She made it into her 90s. So she lived a long life and got a lot out of it. And I remember her as kind of a sweet person, kind of had a naivety to her, which is rare. You know, you meet somebody in their 80s and to have that, you know, still. Most people have been through a lot in life and seen everything and have a harshness to them, but she had that sweetness and that kindness to her that made her special that way. So you get these little reminders in life, you know, that you got to start fresh every now and then, a new beginning. Every day can be a new beginning. Every hour can be a new beginning. I'm different now than when I was heading out around that lake, you know. I might have been a little bit sleepy, a little groggy, get out in that lake, get some fresh air. I return and I'm full of vigor, right? I have all this great news to share with you, new beginnings. So I guess I'm grateful to realize that, you know, every minute, every hour you change, you're a different person than you were previously, and you can think about life in a new way. You have that opportunity every second of every day. You can make that change, you know. In business, I do it, you know, you have these spurts of productivity where I'm listing 10 items onto my eBay store. You know, I'm this listing machine. That's what I always tell myself. I got to get in list mode. I got to turn into the machine again and list all these items that are sitting here. And then, you know, you have your dull moments where you just want to sit around and watch YouTube, or you want to make silly videos. But the good news is there's that many opportunities to reinvent yourself. You know, you can do it on the daily, you can do it on the hourly, you can do it every minute. And you know, you change throughout life. That's one constant. So we've talked about that in past gratitude videos, so I'll spare you that right now. But change is happening daily, so be aware of it. So I guess to sum things up, I guess I'm grateful for that new music that came my way. I'm grateful for the lessons that Gerdy and others have taught me. And I'm grateful for the new beginnings as we head forward with this channel and in life in general. So, you know, look forward to tomorrow, see what it brings and make the most of it. Continue to think about what you're grateful for. I challenge you guys, take a moment to maybe write it down, think about it, share it with a friend, and get that new perspective on life and cherish those new beginnings as they come your way. So since it is sunny out there, I think I'm going to head down to the lake, give you guys a look at things, see if we can find anything fun and interesting to show off, and then we'll head home and get some more work done. We do have a couple dresses that I photographed still that I have yet to list. Small store was kind of slow sales, just one sale out of the small store today, so I might throw some fresh listings up into the small store when I get home. We're focused mostly on the big store. I've been getting some good listings into the big store, so hopefully later this week that will result in some more sales. That's usually the way it works. Alright, here's a look at the lake. It's a little windy down here today, actually. You can hear those waves crashing in a little bit. A nice sunny day. We're going to go over in that sunshine, get out of the shade here. Looks like the water has come up a little in the lake as a result of all this rain. There's usually a little bit more of a beach here. Not sure if you guys can see that, but on the far end there's a whole crew of kayakers. I don't know if it's, maybe they're practicing for the Ski to Sea. The kids' Ski to Sea race is coming up this weekend, I think, the 11th, I believe. Maybe they're out there practicing for that, I don't know. Or maybe they're just learning how to kayak. Could be some sort of training session, but there's a whole crew of them over there doing their thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little duckling sighting. A whole family of little ducklings. I guess that means spring is officially here. We see the ducklings. Next will be the herons and the bunnies, and everything will start to come out and show themselves. So first sight that spring is officially here in my estimation. So it's kind of fun to sit down there and watch those little ducklings dance around. They can move pretty fast. They can swim really quick and catch up to each other. You saw them darting in and out of all those little small grass areas. So it's kind of fun to, almost like they're doing a little dance with each other. Mom was always a little bit close by and making sure everything was all right. So interesting to see how that all goes down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little look at the ducklings. Kind of fitting, I guess we should be grateful for a new life and new beginnings, like we were discussing earlier. You know, we were talking about Gerdy passing away, and Melanie, the music artist, passing away earlier this year, and the new beginnings that occur. And right on cue, Mother Nature provides us a little bit of visual for that. Those new little ducklings dancing around. So full of life, so full of adventure. Every new little swim is a new discovery. So beautiful to see that out there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that moment. If you did, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell, and come on back. We're going to work to get you some more nature this spring, so we'll be out there on the trails looking for that sort of thing.